Good morning and welcome back to the Western Wilds. We're just here putting the fire out so we don't burn anything down. Seems like we have a lot of fields to do today. I've also contacted by the machinery salespeople and they said they've got this new forage wagon lawnmower all built into one. They brought it down here and said we can give it a go. I think they said it holds 34 or 30,000 litres. Seems pretty cool. Looks like it's a bit adjustable there with that arm, so you can have it sitting out to the side. Zipper on the back. Not too bad at all. I think we might get into this, into the barley first, eh? Or what's that over there? We'll try that first. We'll start from one and then go to the other. I'm pretty sure we're going to have grass to collect, a mow as well, so that's why they brought that down. Let's do the wheat. That'll keep the chickens happy. Been a while since we've had this thing fired up. Starts first go. No complaints here. Put our header on. The first time we've actually harvested most of these fields on this side of the farm. I was going to do a little bit of logging today. We've got the far field over there on the right hand side that needs to be done, and slowly just picking away at that, and then we can start getting our road built up to the BGA. Bit more of a short car, I guess, if we're coming from that side anyway. Lined up for us. Unfolded it. Okay, my bad. Alright, cruise control set, and let's go. But yeah, it should be good. We've got this, the barley, and I'm not sure what we've got over there. It might be sunflowers or canola, I think, today. That should be good. Should get a fair bit of product in. Just put the worker on quickly, because I've got a feeling our cattle are going to be low on feed. So, well, there's nothing in that guy's way. We can do that. I'll make sure our cows have got some feed, so they don't starve on us, and make sure they keep producing. Got a fair few stones in there to get rid of too. Get them over to our gold production plant. Could be good. Get some more gold, get some more cash flowing in. Not sure, I think it's 25,000 should be enough, so we'll fill them up. We've still got a bit of grass to pick up there that we can turn into silage. I think we have some grapes, so should be good, and we should have a fair bit of honey there now, so start looking at making some cereal. Oh, we're almost out of straw too. Have to get that topped off before the end of the day. That'd give them. We can probably bring more over, so it's going to keep him happy for now. What have we got here? We've got our grass. Oats. We've got our new field over here. And all the logging equipment still sitting over there. Boom, there we go. So I'm going to clear all that field next to us. That'll all be done and wiped out as well. Get some logs up to the northern sawmill. That's got to be getting pretty low. That thing takes forever to get through logs. What have we got up there? We've got 78,000 and we haven't taken anything up there for like 6 months. So we've got sugar beet processing, methane coming out in the digestate. We probably should put that just to sell for now. Get rid of some of that. Do some space. The furniture we had turned off, there's still 300,000 logs in there. I had that turned off, it was just going through it way too fast, and I mean it was great, it was giving us lots of money. Just felt a bit just off, you know. So we got the grapes we can turn into raisins, we got oats coming in, we got corn coming, and we got honey, so we can start doing that. The salad seems to be looking pretty good. There's a fair bit of it there actually. The olive trees are doing well. And our open air gardens, sunflowers, sugar beets going to the BGA, lettuce is going in for the salad. Corn we've got going in for the cereal. Soybeans, I'm not sure we've got that going for yet. I think that was we were doing soybeans so we could make soy milk. That's what we're doing. Tomatoes for the salad. Potatoes, they were going in for crisps. So we've got sunflower oil and olive oil coming out. We've got the water distribution thing. That's probably getting pretty low actually. Oh no. That's 60,000 litres. So yeah, we got cheese. We've got to get some milk up there for that. Grapes. We'll probably send that up to turn them into raisins. They should be on. Oh, it's on storing, not distributing. Grapes. Distributing. So now we can make the raisins, and then when the raisins come out, they can be distributed up to the shop. So we can start making cereals. So we've got a few productions ready to start taking off. And there's a whole lot of new cool things that we can add in that have come up as well in the last few days. Yeah, I wouldn't mind, can't wait to give that grass wagon a bit of a run. Grapes there we'll have to take up, so I'm not sure if it'll connect up to this. Can it run? Doesn't look like it sits on the ground very well, but it is picking the grass up, so that should be cool. We can give that a bit of a run later on. We're gonna have to pick up all of the chaff, the hay off the field. Parked over here, and we'll take over from the harvester. Get back at it. Right, we'll keep doing this and we'll pop back and see you very soon. Alright, just dumping off our first load. 25,000 litres. I'll finish this run, then I'll do a run across the top here just so we don't have to that fire watch tower. That in, we're good to go. I brought over the forage wagon so we can pick up our straw. That all sorted and tidied up, and we'll plow this one down and get it all ready for the next crop. I'm not sure what we're going to put in here yet. Got some corn over there. Some more oats. Wheat's always going to be good. I mean, we can use wheat to make seeds as well. In that little hut over there, the little silo where we make our silage. I can do all sorts of cool bits and pieces in there. Making seeds will definitely cut our costs down. So that's something definitely we'll be giving a shot. Yeah, right now we're just up and down and back and forwards and getting this field sorted. This harvest is not too bad, it turns around well after itself, but I think we'll turn that onto a worker. jump into our forage wagon. This one, yep. Got that. And we'll start collecting some of this up so that's done and dusted. This one has to be done by me. You can't, there's no workers don't work with it. I don't think we're going to have enough silage liquid, whatever they call it. I'm not sure if it uses it for this or just for grass, so we'll keep an eye on that. I've never really noticed it because I've never really filled it up when we're doing this, so looks like it's not using any, which is good, so it's just keeping that for the grass. Silage additive, I think it's called. That one. But for now, I'm just going to keep going up and down and collecting this, and we'll get back to you when we're sorted. And we're back. Going to empty out the last load into this truck. We can. I think I need to get the longer pipe. I think there is a pipe extension you can get for this. We'll have to have a look. I don't know if we own this or if we lease it actually. It's been that long. Oh, we own it. So we can modify it, and if there is a longer pipe, we can get the longer pipe. But I've just been picking up all the straw. Gone over, the last load we filled up the cow barn. And then we threw some into here. So we can make some straw silage. Everything there is full that we need, we just got to put more grass in. So the cows have got plenty of straw, we're just going to have to get them more food. There's a lot of slurry there and a fair bit of milk, so that milk can go up to the dairy to start chunking out some butter and cheese, and that is all good to go. Oh, big header. Up here and do a run across the top, then a run down the side so we don't hit them power lines. Bit of a pain in the bum where they're sitting. But it was my fault for going so wide with the field. Especially when you first start out, you want to try and go as big and as wide as you can just to get the most out of it you can. I think there's still a few golden nuggets that we haven't come across either. I'm not going to go searching for them right now. Haven't yet. If we come across one or see one, we'll grab it for sure. I know there is one at the sawmill and that service station, so next time we venture past there, we'll have a bit of a squiz around. But yeah, not a huge thing that has to be done. We'll get all this one sorted as well, and maybe do a bit of a time lapse once we get this last row sorted. Otherwise, it'll stop every 30 seconds to do a hit the power pole. We should be getting a pretty good yield on here because everything was 100%, so no complaints from me. All the hard work paid off. See if the worker, turn this on and see how it goes with these power wires. Definitely going to be that wagon down there. We might actually head down and move before it gets there. We'll put it on one of the tractors and just move it out of the way. Fuel bonus is 98, 100%. There you go. Pretty good. Grandpa's old tractor out. Been a while. If it hooks up to this new modern technology. Yep, he does. If it'll run it. Oh, it does. I don't know how much horsepower this thing takes. The tractor's only about 120 horsepower. This mowing wagon or forage wagon could be a good. Where are we? In here, I think it is, or is it in mowers? There you go. $37,000. Only needs 85 horsepower. And it holds 34 to 35,000 litres. That's a pretty good deal. So if you need one, That's it. Is it in moles as well? That's not a bad deal, especially if you want to do silage. And I don't think it works as a forage wagon. I think it's just a mower setup, but they got through that okay. Alright, we'll pick up the rest of this straw over here, and then we'll come over here and continue on. Actually, we better dump out our truck. Go and throw some over there in the chickens. Throw the rest in the silo. And might throw like 10,000 litres into that and see how much we get for seeds. Seeds are a pretty expensive thing, and we need a lot of them for our open air gardens and new fields and stuff. So, not the cows, chickens. My bad. This chicken coop takes heaps of food. I wish the cow barn took as much. I don't know if we're going to have any left. Wow. It took the whole field. That's probably enough to keep it going for a whole year. But we've got a fair bit of honey sitting over there as well, which is good. So we got 6,200 litres left of this. Have we got any in our silo still? So I'll throw these in here. And then we'll see how much seed. Okay, wheat seed. So wheat's going in. Turn that on. And we'll see how much seed we get out of 6,000 litres. Should be 6,000 litres of seed, which isn't too bad. Not the greatest, but it's sort of free, you know what I mean? Big rig here. Wait, ready for it to unload. And we will find... There we go. Turn back on. And we'll just keep at it. It's just picking it up. Yeah, so that the silage additive hasn't moved, obviously. It's only for the grass. So if you didn't know, now you know. This thing holds 200,000 litres, I think, so pretty good. But, less time back and forwards to your silo. But at the moment we'll throw some in our silo. We'll keep, 40,000, 50,000 litres, and the rest will just turn into silage for the BGA. It's good, saves us having to cut the grass a fair bit, but it'll be interesting to see which one works better, with the lawnmower on the front of this and having the forage wagon behind it, or having the lawnmower built into the forage wagon. Obviously this one's going to probably take less time overall because you're not back and forwards the whole time to the silo, but at the same time this is to buy yourself a front mower. Just a basic one's 12 grand, and then to get yourself a forage wagon, doesn't have to be this one because obviously when you're starting out you're not going to have the best equipment. You're looking at 30 grand for the basic one, or I think this one was 50 compared to these ones at 150. So for less than one mower and a small forage wagon that only holds what, 12,000 litres, 16,000, you can get this thing, 85 horsepower, use about double the power that one needs, but it stores double the amount, and it's got a mower built in, so sort of a no-brainer really. You'd have a little tiny tractor running that thing, collecting all your grass, going straight for silage or whatever you want. It's a good little money earner when you're first starting out, what I can gather. Cheaper than buying like a mower, header, a windrower, a baler, all that sort of stuff. Like it's all in one, picks it up, scoops it up, and you can put it in your silo or Get one of them little huts there that turn it into silage. Lots of options. And that's the best thing about it lately. There's so many good mods coming out that are working well, no major issues. It's a win. Makes the game more fun. If you don't want to do just arable farming, you've got your animals to do, you've got your open air gardens, you've got your olives and grapes. Got watermelon greenhouses now. I haven't actually tried one of them yet. We can probably put one of them in just to see how they go. But yeah, there's plenty of little things like that you can do now just to make the game a little bit more interesting if you ever need a break from the animals or the arable farming. Wood chipping, wood cutting, sawmills or your bakeries, your productions. Like, it's pretty good these days, like compared to what it was. So many options to do so many things to keep everybody amused. Speaking of keep people amused, I will stop jibber jabbering and we'll get back to you once this is sorted out. And welcome back. We're giving this mower wagon a bit of a trial. Seems to be okay. It sits at about 17 kilometers an hour. You cannot turn on the AI worker, not on this tractor. I don't know if it's an update coming or something, but when you try and do the AI worker, it just bumps out to that. But other than that, it's a pretty good deal. Like, it doesn't have the silage additive on it, so if you use that a lot, it's not going to be what you're after. But other than that, it's got a pretty decent turning radius on it. It does what it's supposed to do. It's mowing. And yeah, it's 17 kilometers an hour. I mean, I don't know if it goes a bit faster on a different tractor. We could probably try that. This thing's a bit of an old slow chugger. But it definitely does what it's advertised to do. So what we might do is we will dump this one off here, pop out tractors, try it again, see if it goes faster. The other field's done. I've cultivated one field. We've got to get the rock pickers out there and clean that one up. And I was just about to start this, but I thought, let's give that lawnmower a try. We've still got to head around and collect any produce that we have laying around. What tractors have we got left to use? That one's there. Give the Massey a turn. This must have had an update because this tractor was black before. Pretty sure there was an update for this. I'm not sure what they fixed, but reset everything back to standard. Even got a standard plate back on it maybe. Oh no, still got my plate on it. That's good. Alright, so let's try it with this one. I think it's still going to be the same speed. Lower that down, turn it on. There you go, it does 18. And still no worker availability. So there you go, that's pretty cool piece of kit. Especially if you're just starting out and you can't afford to buy a mower or a bigger tractor. This thing will run on just about anything. Pretty sure there'll be updates coming for it to fix any issues. Maybe add a silage tank to it if you already haven't. But I like it. I think it's good. Works well. Does the job. It's about 2.5 meters wide, I think. Have a quick look and make sure. Two and a half meters wide, 18 kilometers an hour top speed. There you go. 85 horsepower. Like, that's nothing compared to some of these. Like, look, 240 horsepower, 220. Makes it a lot really usable on a lot of equipment. So that's a good deal. I'll just finish this run here, and then we'll get the harvester started on our field next to us there. Turn that off. Turn that off. The downside is it doesn't turn tight on some tractors because it sits in so far in between the back wheels. Might be an issue on some small tighter fields, but it should be okay. Have to plan your route out a little bit better. Alright, we'll start on here. We'll get the header runs done, top and bottom. Get our canola sorted. And then we're good to go, about halfway through the day. Got a lot done. This is a third field we've had sorted. I'll finish this off. We'll come back and we'll get the rock pickers started and get the day done. Alright, so we've cultivated or ploughed all of our fields. I've just got the rock picker over here. Our money's gone down a bit because I actually was only leasing our last rock picker. I didn't realise it, so to be fair, I had to buy it, and I bought the new one with the bigger, wider feet, so it collects more. And hopefully that now will just dump into our pallet storage. Doesn't turn super wide with this modded tractor because of the big fat tires, but normally it works a treat, so just put a worker in on that one for us and get out of their way so we don't get munted. This is cool. I think it holds 100,000 litres. I'm not going to do any more logging at the moment, but I do have to finish scooping up the rest of the grass. Decided to use a truck on this one. All the tractors were being used. Oh, they weren't actually. This was just closer, so I just grabbed it. But yeah, I didn't get as much off this field as I thought last time. I think so far only up to about 120,000 litres, so our other field up the top end's done too. I'm not sure if you've seen that one. I think we've got soybeans up there. But I was just going to get these fields all done. We can't seed anything yet anyway. There's no point. I don't think we can put anything in the ground yet. Not until next month. I thought we'd get them all prepped up. Get them all the stones off them. They can go straight over to the gold processing area. And I'll throw the roller on this so it's ready to go again, and then that way all of our fields are fertilised and rolled and ready to go. But I think I'm still like tossing up whether we just merge this field and that field once that, you know, we got all the grass up around the other area too. Not too sure yet. It'd be good to have one more big field down here. I'm sure as we clear out more trees, we're going to have plenty of fields. Like, I would love to do like a huge field, like 8 squares. Just for something to do, something different. And then we can break them up back into smaller fields if we need to, but yeah, probably going to get about 150,000 off this. This truck doesn't like doing 17 kilometers an hour though. It's just like psh, psh, psh. Looks pretty sexy though. Got a pretty good reach. I went off track there trying to get a screenshot and still managed to pick it all up, so that's not too bad at all. This is the short version of our truck. We do have the longer one that we use for the logging. One of them was about 60 or 70 hours. We bought it second hand. Oops, that didn't work. Wrong button. We will dump this over here in our silo. Actually, we're going to have to move our truck. Move this thing out of the way and we'll dump the grass in. Probably stick this under here. We should have a fair bit of silage sitting there still, I'd say. There we go. Start loading some of that up. And we can throw some more in. I remember to turn my phone on silent. Sorry about that. That's all of our grass done. Our rock pick is probably getting close to full again, or we're blocking him over there. My bad. This one is not too bad. It holds, I think it holds 200,000 litres, the TARDIS XL. There is a TARDIS medium, which I think holds 100,000. I'm not sure off the top of my head. These are those ones I showed you in the mod hub before that were about $55,000. Got the silage additive tank on the front. They work pretty well. Haven't had any issues with it so far. A little bit slow to unload, but there's a lot of grass in there, so. Come on, here we go. A methane truck's there, that means he's full. So we can get that unloaded over there. There we go. Get this thing out of the poor guy's way. See, because I changed where that driver is, they start going back over the old stuff again. It's a pain in the butt. That's why I started using the pallet silo storage, because usually then you don't have to disturb it, but because I hopped in and moved it forward that tiny bit, it upset its mojo. But we'll keep getting this sorted and we'll pop back and see you very shortly. Alright, so we're just going to head up to our new top farm, I guess we could call it. We have to bring milk up here today. A little bit of wood there to collect. There'll be nothing for the oils. There's probably going to be heaps of this stuff here because there was like 100,000 litres in there. Yep. And this is salad that must have got bumped out when we came flying up here before. Better move that so it doesn't upset everybody. And then I think that's our first pack of raisins. Wicked. So all the productions are working. We'll just, I think we got one of them sell all things down the side here. We'll just throw that in there. Dump that there, get rid of it. Got heaps of wood there, but I've got the production turned off because it was just cutting through way too much too fast. It's giving us bulk cash straight up. It's great, but not too realistic. So this is just a big grass field at the moment. It's not a field, it's just grass. Still looks like it's a town site on the map, which we probably will turn it back into. But we put our little log cabin over here. We've got our gardens. I think they're all distributing now. Oh, except for that one. What did we have here? Is this soybeans or something? Yep, soybeans. So I think because we got rid of that other modded dairy and put the standard one back in, we can't make the soy milk at the new dairy, so the soybeans are there. We can turn that production into something else if we need. How much seeds? I've still got a fair bit left for all of them. And then field 24 we cleared, and I think we've got soybeans in here. Once again, we don't really need them now because we don't have that dairy. So I'm thinking we'll keep going out towards there, that way, to the train line. And we might start buying the fields all the way across here, as we can afford it. And then move back down towards where we currently are, which is a bit of a pain in the bum because all of the fields from here down are wooded forestry, and all of them from there up aren't. So maybe we can buy 4 or 5 fields up here, like, because what I have done is we're going to build a road up through this part here, just because we can, and don't have to do this big loop-de-loop all the time. While we're up here too, might go and check on our gold. Should have bought a flatbed trailer up so we could pick it up. I'm not sure if we should just put like a cell production point here somewhere. Saves us having to bring a trailer up all the time. I don't know if I can put one in here actually, because we don't own the land, or we do, but it's like, I don't know if it lets you do it. Land is not owned by you. Maybe we could stick one here somewhere. Do we own that land? Nope. Nope. Okay, well I guess we're not doing that until we have the land owned. I thought we owned a piece of this up here. Obviously not. That's okay. We're just trying to save us some time. But I think we will get a little flat deck trailer or something. There's a bit of gold there that should cover the cost of it anyway. What trailers do we own? I don't think we own any except for that low loader, which we're sort of using for forestry stuff. And just because we need one, there's not one. What about a low loader that can just go on a hitch, like something basic? We'll try this one. We'll just lease it first to see if it works. I'm not sure how it'll handle. Oh, that can't fit on our truck anyway. It's got to go on the back of a tractor. Dang it. That sucks. What other ones can we get? Is there any little flat trailers that could handle a bit of weight? That one looks pretty good. I don't know if I've ever used this one before. Tipper, that's pretty good. It holds 41,000 litres. Let's lease that. Same price. We'll go up there, suss that out, see if that works. And it might be cool because we're, probably going to be transporting some stuff from farm to farm. So that could be a good thing. Let's see how we go with this one. Everything folds down. Looks like a decent length, but none of these trailers are rather wide. There's some nice long ones, but there's not really on the Xbox anyway. I'm not saying everybody's, but I haven't seen many wide ones. So let's see how we go loading up these. The 2.5 ton weight on the back. I could be cheeky and say let's try 2, but let's just stick with what we got, I think. That's going to put a lot of weight there. How about we try it around where the wheels are? Otherwise it'll be driving up the road and we'll be doing wheel stands, because it has happened before with another trailer. Didn't sag as much there. As long as we don't have too many pallets, we should be good. It seems the 2.5 ton or the 2,500 kilos is probably the perfect weight. It's not good on the little green one that we got down at the farm. Unless you got weight on it, it just tends to want to tilt and tip and do all sorts of funny stuff, but this one, it works great. Oh, we got a fair few here, so we might... trailer might get a little bit saggy. I thought there might have been 6, so we'll see if another one drops or not. Oh, we got lots. Alright, so we had a fair few there. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. There's lots and lots of weight on this at the moment. It's loaded right up. Chockers. This trailer actually handles it pretty well. Some of the other ones we've had that sags really bad and they get really wobbly, but this one, so far so good. Well, oh, we've got that sail point over here now, so we don't have to go so far. We could. Then we're probably going to have to duck down. What we should do is throw some of these salads on at the same time. Because there's tons and tons of it. Oh, the brakes don't work that well. Plus we've got tons of this salad. Let's just hoof a few of them on here. Ah, oh, bugger. You can get rid of a few of these at the same time. It's not like the trailer can't handle the extra weight. There's... Ooh, can we lift them both without them falling off? Well, that's handy. Oh, knew that was going to happen. Glitch out a bit there at the start. Boom, throw it out on the ground. That was a shame. It was going well. Never done that before. Painful. Success. Can we do it again? That is a question. Bit wobbly. Oh, got it. Lock them down before we lose them. Probably just throw this one on if we can. Don't run into anything. We're good. Whoa. I don't know if we're able to squeeze the second row in, so we'll just do this one here if we can. Dodgy as. We'll just throw this one in and then we'll call it a day, because that's going to be a pretty big payday, I'd say. Oh. Lucky we tied it down, would have been spilled everywhere. Alright, give me the money. It's going to be a huge payday between the gold and all that. He's accepted there. That's $100 and something thousand. That's not too bad. Come on. $202,000 for all that gold and a shit ton of salad. No complaints here. This trailer's a little ripper. I think we're going to keep it. Unfold the ramps. What else can it do? Not a whole lot. The belts on there. Good to go. We'll park up here and go and empty out our rock picker. We'll probably get close to like... I don't have an idea actually. I think we're going to get close to like 50,000 litres of rocks from these three fields. See, because you don't upset this AI worker's plans, he'll keep going up and down legit and do the whole field. If I jumped in and bumped that tractor forward or back, it'd start going back over where he left off. Pain in the bum. Well, that's 15,000 litres, so you'd think between these three fields we should get close to 25, 30. Not sure, we'll have to wait and see. Get this last load of stones. And that was about what we got. I have to have a look, I didn't check. Can't remember how many we got there, but we'll go and stash this thing away. Just dump it here so I don't have to run back so far right now. Go and dump the stones in the silo, see how many we got. 35,000, so that's not too bad. That's probably enough for the gold production run for a month or two, maybe more, I'm not sure. But it's free. We just got to put methane in, which is free, and water in, which is free, and we're getting paid in gold. No complaints from me. I think also we've got one of the liquid versions of this over there for the milk, so we'll go and check on that. Come on, come on. A little bit slow to unload. But it's probably hard getting stones out of tiny little vent tube on the bottom. I was going to stick it on the trailer, but then it might be a bit of a pain in the bum to get back off, so we'll drop it back off down here while we're going to grab our liquid one. And then what I'm hoping is we can get the milk one instead of having to do a slow drive all the way up with the milk one. We may be able to put it into our tanker. That's the plan anyway. Oh, you can put a cover on it. That's cool. Attach that one. Go over and check on our milk. I think we've got a fair few eggs there as well, so. Yep. A bit of manure too, so hopefully the manure is going into our olive trees. And as needed, pick that up. fill up our milk. But yeah, hopefully the manure can go to the olive trees, and then once they're full, we can take that up to our open air garden. So I did see a mod I downloaded today called Bible Manure. I don't know if I downloaded it or not. I'm like, should I, shouldn't I? All sorts here that I don't even use or hardly use. Might not be in here yet. May not have deselected and reselected. Would it be in tools? Oh, containers maybe. That was it back there. Yeah, so it's a little wheelbarrow that you can just plonk down. Let's just put it behind here. But actually, we can't. Just it's too close to that silo. We'll put it right here, and then we can test it. Don't need it. Just want to know what it does. There we go. Got the 24,000 litres of milk, which is a good old amount. It doesn't wiggle around as much as the other one. Oh, look out, honey. See if this can fill up our tanker. It's going somewhere. Yes, it works. What have I got in the back there? Honey still. Gotta get rid of that. I wonder if it sells over here or not. Oh, there's one. Freebie. Honey is not accepted here. I thought it was. That's a bile. Oh, you bugger. Nope. Been ages since I've done honey. Where are we? Honey. Where is it sellable? Train yard, food factory, farmers market products. Tag that one and we'll take it up there, I reckon. Yeah, it's not going to go in there, is it? We'll leave that one on the roof of the car so we don't forget it. And then we'll come back and get that later. Alrighty, let's unload our milk. Where does that go? Try it without the milk on the back. I mean the honey. There we go. That's all up and running. Dang it. You can take the honey up there, but which one of these will take honey for the cereal? Not that one. Ah, bugger. took some of the honey, started loading us up with everything else that we don't need. There you go. I don't want to be accepted, just take it. Okay, I don't have to move for that to work. There's probably still like tons and tons of this here. Yep. I suppose we may as well clear it out, it's got to be done. I wasn't expecting them to be making so much so fast, but some of these modded productions are just super fast. Load all these up. See what we can do. All full. We're making all this cash. So we've got this land down here that's ours. Got this one here. Let's buy this one. And this one. And we can start expanding out there. And that's our next venture. Clear all this stuff out here and start moving our farm out. Gotta work out what to do in here. I was going to put like production buildings and things, but it's just, yeah, some of it's a little bit too easy to make cash, so I just had one here and there slowly, but I wouldn't mind putting in more cows, maybe some sheep. But this one's not bad. We've only got one tree to clear. One tree to clear, so we're pretty good there. Ooh, fish tails, tank slapping. I think that's what we'll do. We'll start clearing out these ones, getting some more fields done. The productions are just can be too easy to make money, and at the moment we haven't really got anything to spend the money on. So as much as I want to be a millionaire and billionaire and have all the cool gear, I mean, some of our gear can be upgraded. We have got some older style stuff and, you know, bigger headers, bigger harvester, but we still have a ton of trees to clear. And we've got to get all of our farm to meet up. See how many plots we can get going, I think, would be the best bet. How are we going for methane? Because the truck's sitting here. Yep, not going to do anything when it's full. I'll send that truck back up that way. Probably get rid of some of our gear and well, for one, we've got to put it all away where it needs to go. I'm not deleting Grandpa's tent, and I'm not selling Grandpa's tractor. I'll service it, paint it, look after it, but we ain't selling it. Let's send this truck up with a worker to methane. I should put a tank up there so I can just fill up a tank and come and get it every now and then. So that's all heading off. We'll jump out here. Now, what I was thinking was some sheep, but do we put the sheep down here somewhere? Because I mean, we've got room over here, I guess. Not a lot, but we do. $130, 100, 195. What's it? Oh no, this one. Nope. And that's the one we're gonna go. I'll stick this down here because it's not going to be an issue for us having it like that, because we won't have to worry about getting anything around it. They need grass, and we need to buy some cheap, not grass. Hopefully all of the grass we put into that silage bunker silo thing hasn't been turned into silage yet. That thing's super fast as well. If it has, we got grass there we can scoop up anyway. It won't be a whole lot, but it'll be enough. There you go, let's get some grass. I don't know how much it holds, maybe take 50,000 litres. Let's just try 25. Let us sell some sheep and then we can sing Mary Had a Little Lamb. Oh, there's a whole lot of rocks there that were missed. Have to fix that up fast and in a hurry. Hold about 17,000 litres. That all full? What ones should we get? Get these ones. They look pretty dandy. They are good to go. Go and put this grass back in our silo and we'll get some total mix ration. We will top the cows off and I think that's what we're going to call it for today. It's almost midnight here today on the farm. To start making some more total mix ration too. Getting a bit low. What do we need for this one? Need to get some hay. But for today, this is going to keep them happy. Hey, Mr. Milk Cows. Bugger. Top them back off, keep them happy, keep that milk and slurry coming out. How much did that give them? Ooh, bananas. Alright, well I'm going to zip up the tent and head up to the cabin tonight. This sorted out, make sure the fire's out. Yep, we're good. Alright, heading up to the cabin. Get the fire started, get some dinner on and crack a shower. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. If you did, maybe give us a like and a sub. Even share it if you want. If you didn't, let us know in the comments what we should do or what you want to see us to do. And that's us. Gonna have a shower and you can't watch that one. Have a good night. Take it easy and I'll see you soon.